Welcome to LA Now, your Los Angeles County news source. Meet Philip Browning, county veteran and the new head of Department of Children and Family Services. Plus, take into the streets on two wheels in the Antelope Valley. And go behind the scenes at the Street Meets Beats concert for county school children. LA Now starts right now. And thank you for joining us. I'm Mike Deneau. He's a veteran county leader, having already served as director of 2 county departments in his career. Now Philip Browning is taking on the top post at the Department of Children and Family Services. Perrine Bakshay has more.
Well, my wife said absolutely not. She did not want me to accept this position just because she thought it was so difficult.
But Philip Browning says he likes challenges. Despite his wife's concerns, the new director of the Department of Children and Family Services brings genuine enthusiasm to what has been described as one of the toughest jobs in the country. Tough because there are 35,000 children that depend on DCFS for their care.
And so every action that a social worker takes during the day has a dramatic impact on the lives of these children and their families.
But Browning has a plan to actualize change for DCFS.
We're in the process of developing a strategic plan for the department, and what we did was have focus groups in all of our offices. We sent out surveys to all of our 7,300 staff so that they could have input. We got thousands of responses back from social workers, clerical staff, administrators.
Browning will use this feedback as a virtual guide for DCFS.
We've also implemented a data-driven decision-making process. We have thousands of pieces of information in this department, but never have we actually had all that pulled together in a single sort of process.
Browning says this feedback is critical because social workers are the department's greatest resource.
They will go out and help children and families in the middle of the night, and even at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, to see some of those individuals and the spark in their eye just makes you feel good.
Browning says he hopes to leverage this tremendous human resource to inspire change. For LA Now, I'm Perrine Bakshay.
Philip Browning was officially sworn in as the new director of DCFS on February 15th. The Jail Commission is searching for a solution to jail violence. The LA County Citizens Commission on Jail Violence has launched a website and made other changes in an effort to stem the tide of violence in the county jails. Now, the commission recently hired an executive director and a general counsel. The commission will hold public hearings and prepare to release a public report later this year. For more information on the commission, go to the website on your screen. Work has begun to restore the Tujunga Wash to its former beauty. The Army Corps of Engineers has joined with county officials to dedicate more than $3 million to this blighted area in the San Fernando Valley. Now, the project will bring a naturalized stream to the area and provide 10 acres of land for a wildlife and native plant habitat. It will also feature pedestrian and cycling paths and rest areas for recreational use.
When we complete this project, which goes from Van Owen to Sherman Way, it will mark about a little over 2.5 miles of landscaping and environmental restoration to this wash.
And that project is expected to take 5 months to complete. LA County's Public Health Department is helping make Lancaster healthier with a renewed grant for the city's Trails and Bikeways Master Plan. Now, once completed, these new trails may attract more than just local cyclists.
It's going to be interconnected. It's going to be actually a way to get around in this community.
Lancaster Mayor R.X. Parris is 100% behind the master plan for the city's new Trails and Bikeways project. Parris says the new project will help promote better health in his community.
35,000 kids suffering from obesity. You know, all of that is just from inactivity.
The goal is to make sure no Lancaster resident is more than a quarter mile from a bikeway or bike lane.
We have created a network of both on-street and off-street trails to accomplish that. We are also looking at off-street recreational trails that would double as equestrian facilities.
The project will no doubt take many years and a lot of money to complete, but with help from federal, state, and local sources, Lancaster's physical environment will hopefully change over time.
Now it's more friendly and everybody could walk here.
Cassandra Guerra is talking about the changes that were recently made to the boulevard in downtown Lancaster. Although not part of the Trails and Bikeways project, its new pedestrian-friendly environment gives people a perspective on what comes with change.
If it's a nice environment, people will be more excited to get healthy.
All of this together is not only going to promote the health of our residents, but also make us ultimately a destination for tourists and other people who like a biking and walking environment.
Maybe it'll be more of a homey little town place. Maybe it'll be like the next Los Angeles, I don't know.
And to learn more about Lancaster's Trails and Bikeways master plan, just go to the website on your screen. Dramatically reduce your sugar intake by watching what you drink. According to the Department of Public Health, the equivalent of 22 packets of sugar can be found in a 20-ounce can of soda. That much sugar can also be found in sports drinks, energy drinks, sweetened teas, or fruit drinks. Now, by switching to water or lower calorie drinks, you can lower your sugar intake by as much as 46%. For more information on how to make healthier lifestyle choices, go to ChooseHealthLA.com. Street Meets Beats for LA County school children, a concert featuring Robert Gupta, the LA Philharmonic violinist and the founder of Street Symphony, and Stephen Angel, the founder of the nonprofit group Drumming for Your Life, captivated both the students and the clients of the Department of Mental Health. Now, Gupta and Angel are advocates for music education in local schools. The concert featured both classical selection and rhythmic beats to stimulate the hearts and minds of the young students.
You got the violin and classical music and the primal use of the drums, and how we're bringing those two together for people to have an experience, to me, is very exciting.
We believe so deeply in the healing power of rhythm and in music to tap into something deeper within us, something that's deeper in our brain, but something also that's deeper in our hearts.
And in addition to Street Meets Beats, Gupta also regularly performs concerts for the residents of Skid Row. And that's all the time we have. Thank you for joining us. Watch us online anytime on LACountyChannel.com. And please stay tuned for a list of websites featured on our show. And we'll see you next time on LA Now.